if I want to.
Then you go for it, you can do it all you want.
Can't have lunch.
Okay, but when you stick to your math, don't yell at us.
Have a good day.
Nice to see you.
Okay, so what you're gonna do is fill out both sides
Yes.
of the ballot,
Okay.
put it in the envelope. So you're gonna sign it right here,
Yep.
and you can seal it, or down the end they have a water and tape.
Okay.
Okay, and
Sounds
you can
good.
go right in there.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Hands are going, you can need to sign, to seal the back.
Okay, how do I do
You
this?
can sign the front, yep, you can use water and tape.
I just signed it right here.
Yep, you're all signed.
Okay?
Yeah, because you know.
Kept it around here.
Okay.
All right. Is that?
Yep,
Okay?
and you can take an eyeball it, and you're gonna go up the door behind you. Yeah. It's gonna go out that way, and be careful walking.
Good luck.
Piece of candy? I've been booed. Do you want a piece of candy?
I'm gonna pass on it, you know why?
All right, probably plenty this
Because I
week.
ate all of my Halloween candy, and then went to the doctor's for the annual checkup. It's like, why did I do it that way?
Hey, go, you gotta wait till after the checkup.
Yeah.
I have to go buy my, I can't even believe I.
Yeah,
have
and
one.
then when Donna gave me candy yesterday, I wasn't that hungry at supper time, so I figured I'll skip it this time. I got it tonight.
Actually, Chrissy McPherson, I think, over at the senior center, what day was it? It was one day this week, they had apple crisp, like, they were at, individual apple, like, crisp pies. And she had come over and she's like, you weren't here when they were, whatever, ordering, but I got you one or whatever. So she brought it in, and I was busy, I never ate it. I got home, it was 10 o'clock at night, I'm like, oh my God, I forgot I brought that home. It's still, I've eaten, it's like this big, but it was so good. I've already had it twice, like I've eaten like sections of it. I'm like savoring it, it was so delicious. I actually talked to Tracy Shalland, who works in the kitchen, I'm like, did you guys make these? And she said Maureen did. Like, they were amazing. I'm like, you should make them, and I would buy one from Bob on Thanksgiving. Everybody can have an individual pie at Thanksgiving. Yeah, they were delicious.
She should if she does do that.
Oh, I don't think, she works at the, she works over there in the kitchen, they prepare the meals, so, I don't think she doesn't do that on a regular basis, but I told her, I'm like, you guys, yeah, I'll do it for Thanksgiving. Hold on.
Hello.
You're gonna seal it. Did you sign the front
I
of the
did.
envelope?
I did.
And you're gonna seal it. And you're gonna take one of these, I voted, and then you're gonna put it in that box, your ballot,
All right.
and you're gonna go out through that door behind you, and be careful walking.
After I get the name of the lady that interrupted my voting and told me I couldn't record, I'm gonna need her name.
Oh, Donna Pashado, she's the town clerk.
That was Donna Shortall?
Yes,
Okay, thank you. And where do I get a complaint form?
there isn't one.
Sure there is. It's a state agency. It's a government agency. You have
There's
complaint
what?
forms. This is local government, yes? So
Yes.
complaint forms are available for government employees,
There
yes?
is no complaint form here. What I'm gonna tell you is, I don't know what your complaint is.
She told me not to record, which is my constitutional right.
No,
So
it's not your
yes, it
constitutional right to
absolutely is. It's
record.
freedom of press, absolutely. And I mean, just watch the news. You'll see people voting on camera all day long, from
Really?
Channel 7, Channel 4, Channel 5. Absolutely, it's constitutionally
You're
protected.
not voting
That is voting.
with a ballot out.
I was voting with the ballot out when she approached
Not on the
me.
news. Okay? You
It's
can
my
take
own
a
ballot.
picture of the
It's my own
room,
ballot.
But you can't take a picture of the ballot.
Says who? I can look it up online right now. What are you talking
Oh,
about?
do that. Look it up.
Okay, I'm not going to. I'm recording, so I'm not going to stop my recording
Oh, good.
to capture this. So,
Thank
you know,
you.
well, good for you. That's your right too. You can take my picture. She's doing the same thing I was accused of doing. Taking
No, I'm
pictures.
taking your picture. I'm
You're
not
taking pictures in a
recording
polling
anything
station.
else.
This is
But
a
if
polling
you're
station.
recording on that,
Yeah, which is legal.
yep. Oh, really? So
Yeah, sure
you're
is,
recording
yeah.
on your camera while
Yep.
I took a picture of you.
Yeah, that's legal too. You're not
Well,
breaking
I'm
any rules.
recording you now.
Yeah, that's fine. That's your right. And you're
That's
also
perfectly
recording
my
that
right.
polling room, which is what you're accusing me of doing. It's
I'm
in
not
it's in your
accusing you of
frame.
anything.
It's in your
You're
frame.
checking out here. You're telling
Actually,
me,
you both work
and
for the
you're asking
town.
me
You both
for a
work for the
complaint
town when
slip
one
that I
accuses
don't
me.
have.
Excuse me.
You both work for the town.
Stop.
No, I will not stop. I have freedom of speech, and you don't have a
freedom
right
of
to give me
speech.
directives.
You
You
do
do
not
not have a
have
right
the-
to give me
You
directives.
don't have the right to take a picture of your ballot.
Really?
Yes.
Show me the law.
It is against the
Have
law.
you found the
He's
law?
also recording me.
Yes, I am. You're a
You
public
have-
official.
You have
recording
no
everybody.
right to
That's
be
right.
taking
Yeah.
pictures in the
Yeah,
polling
you show me
area.
that law. I'll show you laws that say otherwise, but you show me the law that you think exists, and then I'll start obeying it. Or
Right.
call
Oh,
a
he
cop.
said
Call a
to
cop.
look it up on his
Feel
phone.
free to
I
call the
told him to
police.
look it up, and he
Feel
wouldn't
free
do
to
it.
call the police. We'll see
Stacy?
what they have to say about
Can
it.
you call 911?
I don't think it's an emergency. I think that's a misuse of the 911 system. It's a non-emergency call.
Hi.
You know, laws protect
are you?
rights, not feelings. You're Lacey Shortall?
I am not. Lacey
Donna Shortall?
And
Yes,
then
I am.
you
Okay.
say, I voted, and you're gonna put that in the box, and you're gonna go out that door, that's behind you.
You want the little one or the big one?
Yes. Either one, I have both.
Either one.
You can have both,
Oh, I'm all set, thanks.
and be careful walking.
Excuse me.
Oh,
That's no better.
I know,
Right.
but you know what it was, it's because he was recording me.
It's
on
no
recording.
better.
It's all on record. She's already done it. You might as well keep it out. It's actually your right to do
No.
it. It's actually your right. You're totally allowed to do that.
It's
This is public
absolutely
property.
not.
This is public property. You're absolutely allowed to do that.
It's a polling place.
It's public
It's a
property.
polling place.
Primarily, it's public property. It doesn't matter what you're engaged in.
No, it does matter what
No,
you're
it doesn't actually. No, it doesn't. HIPAA laws, privacy laws, they apply to you keeping our privacy, not to me violating somebody. I can't violate it. I didn't take
You
an oath.
most certainly
No,
can.
I never took an oath. I never promised to uphold the Constitution of the United States. I don't take a public office. I'm not subject to those rules. You are.
are subject to the law.
No, I'm not. It's not a rule.
It's a law.
No, it's not.
Yes,
It's
it
made
is.
up. It's made up.
No, it's not made
Yes,
up.
it is.
It's a law.
Well, you haven't shown it to me.
You haven't
Stacy,
shown
are they on
me.
their way?
I don't need to. It's your it's your obligation to prove my guilt, not my obligation to prove my innocence. You guys should probably understand the country you work in and the rights that we have. It's disgraceful.
Yes, you are. Thank you.
You are. This whole town is disgraceful. You just enforce what you want. Enforce what you
Move
want.
out.
You can use one.
Move out.
someplace else.
Oh, really? Is that your solution?
Yes. Since you find our town disgraceful,
Yeah. I find our politicians disgraceful. I find our public servants disgraceful. With the
And you
exception
can
of the
take
fire
them out,
department,
Robin.
who I'm actually a large fan of.
You can have any I voted you like. and you're gonna put your ballot in that box, and then you're gonna leave.
So am I waiting here for nothing, or are the police
And be
coming?
careful walking to the
Good.
floor.
They're on their way, though.
You're welcome.
How you doing? Step right up.
Did you sign the front of the envelope?
I did.
Okay, you need to seal
You wanna
that.
seal it.
So do you think you could explain to me how I can see the polls on channel 4, 5, and 7 every night? People voting, just like that?
And you can have an I voted,
How is that legal?
and you're gonna put it in that box.
Or does that just apply to channel
And
4,
you're
5,
gonna
and
go
7?
out
I'm not discussing
behind
this.
you.
Oh, okay.
And be careful walking.
It's because you don't have a leg to stand on and you know it.
Go ahead. Go ahead, you're all set.
I'll need her name too, because she interrupted my voting and looked at my ballot while I was voting.
No, you will not.
Oh yeah? We'll see about that. She's a public official, so she will be identifying. You don't have the right to stay private when you work for the public.
Hi.
Hi, how are you?
Hi,
with the police department.
Hi.
How are you?
Good, how are you?
Okay, what's going on?
Can I see a badge or some ID? I mean, you don't have any, you're not in uniform. I'll need 3 forms. I'll need 3 forms since you're not in uniform.
I'll show you my ID. Okay.
Okay, everybody get to work, please.
We have officers coming, okay?
Sure. I don't need to take it. Thank you, Nicholas.
Okay.
Is it Nicholas? Thank you.
So how can I help you? What's going on?
I didn't call you.
Well, we were
No, I
called.
did.
Yeah.
All right.
He has been creating a scene since he came in.
Oh, if the standing up for your rights is...
Let me talk to her. She's in charge of the.
I'm pretty sure I have freedom of speech. You want privacy, take her somewhere
She's in
else.
charge of the. She's in charge of the voting.
Mm-hmm. This is a public area.
Yeah. But she's in charge.
Mm-hmm.
So you have to conform
She's
to
in charge of
certain
what?
rules.
Yeah, law.
If you want to vote.
Law.
If you could let me
Not
know.
policy.
Did you sign the front of the
Let me
envelope?
just go tell you.
Sure.
And you need to seal the back.
That's my ID, sir?
No,
You don't have any ID?
no.
All right, what's your name?
I'm not going to provide that.
Well, you need to if I ask.
No, I don't. Learn the law. It's not a stop and ID state. I don't have to identify unless I've committed a crime, about to commit a crime, or suspected of committing
You're
a
about
crime.
to commit a crime. You created a disturbance in a public building.
No, standing up for your rights, it's all on camera. Standing up for your rights and saying that I was approached, actually, if anyone broke the law here, it's them. I was approached and they stood over my shoulder while filling out my ballot. They were looking at my private voting. So
Okay, and
if
who was doing
anyone
that,
broke
sir?
any law at all, it would be them.
Okay, and who was that, sir?
The lady in the aqua shirt
Okay,
who wouldn't identify, who is a public official.
okay. But you don't know who she is?
No, she wouldn't identify. But it is her policy, the town's policy, that all public officials identify. You have no right to privacy when you work for the public.
6967.
And they're trying to give me a false directive that it's illegal to tape in my town hall, which it is not ever, regardless of voting. It's their responsibility to provide privacy, not mine.
And he was filming me too.
And I was filming her too, yeah, and she was filming me. It's on our camera. I'm going to FOIA request that as well, by the way.
Okay.
So I'm going to need your name and address as well.
Okay, so here's the deal, sir. The person who's in charge of the voting would like you to leave.
Yeah, that's fine. They have no authority to do that.
Okay, so you're on your way?
Okay,
Well,
the
if I'm
exit's
free
that
to
way.
go, then I'm free to stay, right?
No, you're not free to stay.
Actually, I am. It's a public building. I can't be trespassed unless I committed a crime.
Actually, you're disturbing an election.
I'm not disturbing an election.
You are.
They
If the
disturbed
warden
my
says
voting.
you
I
are.
want to file a complaint. I have asked for complaint
Yep.
forms
you
and
can call the
identities of the
Secretary
people.
State,
I
and
need
I
IDs
can
to do
give
that,
you the
sir.
number.
I need IDs to do that, sir.
You do not.
Yes, I do. I can't file a complaint
Call
against
the
an
Secretary of
anonymous
State. I'm
employee.
telling you right now, you can call the Secretary of State and file a complaint,
Against
but
a
you
woman in an
must-
aqua shirt?
but you must leave here.
Against a woman in an aqua shirt.
I'm telling you one to
Are you
more.
giving me a legal directive to
I'm
leave here,
giving you
or
a
am I
legal-
under threat of arrest to leave?
You're under threat of arrest
For what crime?
for violating an election.
I need a code, sir.
You don't need a code.
I do. If
I'm telling you
you,
now.
I need a code. How am I interfering with the election? You need to be specific
People can't
because
vote here.
why not? How am I
Because you're
preventing
causing a
anyone from voting?
disturbance.
How is that preventing anyone from voting?
Because you're causing a disturbance. The warden said so.
The warden.
Yep. She's
Okay.
in charge of the election right here.
Yeah, but it's not her determination what interferes with an election. It's actually law. There are certain things you have to do to interfere with an election. And I'm pretty sure freedom of speech and standing up for my rights and videotaping my own democratic process isn't illegal, and it's not offending anyone else.
Sir, She says you're causing a disturbance in the election.
Great,
area.
so you can
You're
take her
causing-
side because you know her personally. I don't.
It's
That's,
not taking sides.
it is
I'm
because
just
you
going
haven't
with what
cited a
told me.
law. You haven't cited a law, sir.
As a matter of fact, sir, it's an election law.
Well, then
The
please
warden
cite it.
says-
I'm more than happy to follow
I
any
have
law.
to cite it to you.
Well, then you have to arrest me for it, right? Because
you
I'm
leave-
pretty sure that I'm pretty sure that you're just violating my civil rights.
I'm not violating you, civil
I'm
rights.
pretty sure you are, and the camera's going to show it in court if we go that far. So
Yeah. Well, the bottom line is, sir, you're supposed to leave here. The warden wants you to leave the premises right
I've asked for identity and complaint forms. I have business here. You can't ask me to leave if I have business here.
now. Actually, if you're causing a disturbance, I can't.
But a disturbance is not free speech, sir. You can't criminalize free speech, sir.
It's not the content I'm trying to regulate, it's the conduct.
What?
Your-
I'm sorry. My hand. I have one hand at my side. I'm
That's
sorry.
not what you
I'm
told
sorry.
me.
Well, I don't care what she told you. I have it on camera. You want evidence?
I don't really, that's something you can bring to court.
I have evidence currently that what she's saying is a misstatement of the facts. Do you want to investigate this case,
I've
or do you
already
want to just?
investigated. She told me
You just
that
want to
you're causing
enforce
a
her?
dis- you're causing a
Do you want to
disturbance in the
enforce her
polling place.
feelings? I disagree, sir. I'm not causing a disturbance.
Listen, you're free to disagree. I'm just
Well,
telling
I'd like
people
you to
can't
say
vote.
what criminal code I violated in making a disturbance. Have I assaulted anyone? Have I prevented anyone from passing? Have I stopped the process in any way at all?
Mary, we're having people check out down here.
Sir.
Can you
Yeah.
Have I? It's a question,
Be
sir.
reasonable.
I am being reasonable. I'm standing up for my rights on a freaking voting platform. This is the I'm not going anywhere,
Why don't you tell
sir.
me how did this all start?
I was filming my own ballot as I'm filling it out, and the lady walks up over my shoulder, looks at my ballot, and asks me if I'm filming. And I said, yes, of course I'm filming. It's my First Amendment right to do so. Freedom of the press. I can turn on channel 4, 5, 7, any news channel in the country, and I can watch people voting behind those very same placards.
Were you audio recording too?
Of course, everything is fully
So
recorded.
you're audio recording everybody in here?
Absolutely, it's a one-party state. There's no such thing as
It's a
two-party.
two-party.
There's
It's-
nope.
Massachusetts
It's
is a
nope.
two-party.
Sorry, sir.
I think
Sorry,
you'll
sir.
find that
Sorry.
Massachusetts is a two-party state.
I think you'll find that federally it has been deemed illegal to require two-party consent in the public space. You're wrong again. You don't know the law, sir.
Well, it's a two-party state.
No, there's no such thing anymore, and you know it.
You have to give permission to people.
No, I
to
don't.
audio.
No, especially not in public. There's no expectation of privacy in public.
I'm going to disagree with you there.
Well, you can disagree all you want, but I don't see you pulling out cuffs and arresting me for it because I'm right.
He's causing a disturbance in the polling area.
Yeah.
Donna saying that he was videotaping and they tried to get him to stop.
I informed him that it's not legal.
And I asked her to show me the code.
Excuse me.
Wouldn't do it. I don't have to let you talk anymore. This is public area. I have freedom of speech all day long. I don't have to let you talk. You want privacy, go to a private area.
Relax.
I am totally relaxed, except that my rights are being violated. Left and right, and you're supporting it. You're supporting it. You're supporting it.
Listen, it is a public building, absolutely.
Damn right, thank you.
okay? But your taxes, my taxes, we go into having a certain type of level of calm in our public space.
I'm calm.
I understand that. Well, you just told her to go, you wouldn't allow her to speak, but whatever.
That's not uncalm. That's interrupting, rude. None of these things are illegal.
Okay. But as far as like the recording law,
Yeah.
I mean, you have to establish that you have to tell them that you're...
No, I don't. This is public. You have no expectation of privacy in public. I can
Yeah.
record anything I
I
want.
know the law in Massachusetts.
It doesn't matter. Massachusetts, the federal Supreme Court has said two-party consent is illegal.
All right.
Every state is the same.
What do you want to do today? What's your outcome?
I just wanted to vote without being disturbed and have my ballot looked at while I was in the middle of voting.
Okay.
That's what I want. I want her.
Yeah.
I want a complaint. I want her identity, the lady in the aqua there. I want her. She's the one that looked over my shoulder and viewed my ballot while I was in the middle of voting, and told me I wasn't allowed to record when I perfectly am. Check with any attorney, any civil rights organization in the country. Just go on YouTube. You can see 1,000 videos of it
That's
from
fine. We're
today
gonna
alone.
disagree on that one, but
You can disagree all you want.
did
The
you-
law's the law.
Were you able to vote?
Of course.
Okay, so you're all set?
No, I still need her name to file a
And
complaint.
you're gonna have to get that to the proper channels. You don't just get
The
people's
proper
names.
channel is, I'm at the town hall. This is the proper channel, sir.
Okay, well, she doesn't have to give you her name.
She does. She's a public worker. She has no right
If
to
you're not gonna
privacy.
listen to me speak, then the conversation's over and you're free to go.
I'm free to stay. It's public property. I
No,
haven't
you're
committed a
going.
crime. You can't trespass
You're
me if
going.
I haven't committed a crime.
You're going.
If you want to put hands on me, you can have a lawsuit and lose your qualified immunity all you want.
Are you going to leave?
I'm going to leave when I have her name and
Okay, and I told you you're not getting it. You're gonna have to contact either the clerk's office, the
So the clerk's office is in which direction, sir?
upstairs, but they're closed. They're by appointment only because of COVID.
Okay, so
Okay.
I'd like an appointment form then.
I think you gotta call or go on.
Well, if they're closed, I can't call. And how am I going to get the name of the...
listen, there's
Can I
staff.
ask the question, sir? How am I going to get the name of a lady in an aqua shirt? That's all the information I have.
We are gonna ascertain that and identify her, and then when you go through the proper channels, they can release that information. That's how it works.
I don't... all right, forgive me. I'm not trying to...
I understand. Go ahead. Go ahead.
I just want to understand how I'm supposed to get that. If you collect it, it goes on a police report. It doesn't end up back in town hall.
But they know who their employer is, and we're going to tell them it's going to be documented. Everything's documented.
Yeah, documented at the police
So-
department, but I should be
These are
able...
public workers, so you can get public information easily.
Yeah.
If you just call and say, listen,
Yeah, I
want
understand,
staff.
but I don't have a way to identify that employee.
And we're going to make sure the identification is
Great, but then you have it and I don't. I don't have
And then
access
we're
to
going to
it.
get some information from you if you give it to us.
I'm
and
not.
we'll call
I'm not
you.
under obligation to provide information.
so-
I can ask for her name
gonna have
anonymously.
to call
I can
us.
ask for her name anonymously.
You're not being
Sir.
reasonable, sir.
You're not being reasonable.
You're not being reasonable.
I'm following the law, sir. If that's not reasonable, I don't know what is.
You're saying you want her name, but you won't give your name.
She works for the public. I don't. She has no expectation of privacy. I have every expectation. I have a right to it, in fact.
You have an avenue to get it. Just call and make an appointment to get it.
I understand that. But what I'm saying, I don't know who to call because you're telling me that the number is going to go on a police report. It is not going to end up back at the town hall or the clerk's office or
If you can
anywhere.
let me finish.
Okay, please finish.
Okay?
Yeah.
We're going to make that identification.
Yeah.
Okay? I will get a phone call into the clerk's office. Okay?
You personally.
Me personally.
Okay.
Simpson. My name's Simpson. Simon Simpson.
ID
okay?
number?
105.
Thank you.
Okay. So what's going to happen with this is how every call we deal with goes on. We're people of procedure, unfortunately.
I understand that.
And you may not agree with it.
No, I
Sometimes
love the procedure. I just want you to
sometimes I
follow
don't.
it.
So listen, yeah, we're going to have our own stuff documented.
Okay.
Okay? I have to follow up on this, okay?
Yeah.
I'll be calling the clerk's office.
Sure.
Now, they are technically closed.
Yes.
But they're staffed for appointments.
And yeah, they're doing
Okay.
other duties now. I get
So
it.
now you can call, you can go online and get the phone number, whatever you want to do.
Mhm.
And then you can call us. You're going to have to identify yourself to say, listen, I need that information.
No.
But that's how it works.
But that isn't the law, sir.
You may be able to get around it. You
I
may
don't
be able to get
have.
around it.
I mean,
You
I
know
can
what
pull up. I can pull up the state code right now. It says I can request public information anonymously.
Oh, absolutely.
In any form, even verbally, and I'm doing so verbally right now, which is an official request that you're denying. Just to let you know. So I'm going to need everyone's name and badge number when this is over.
Listen, I have to follow policy. That's my policy that I
You have to follow law. Actually, policy does not trump law.
No, exactly. And policy is written with the Rockland Police Department under the Commonwealth of Mass, and what governs us under the law.
Right. But you're beholden to that policy. I'm not.
No.
I'm
So,
beholden
but-
to the law. Your
know what I mean?
policies are for your
but that's
officers
the
under your
procedure.
color of law.
I don't understand. That's the procedure. You know what I mean? So,
No, actually, I'm telling you what the procedure is. I'm making a verbal request in my town hall, and that's all I have to do. And I'm not receiving it.
Okay, well, you can file a complaint.
I will, but I'm going to need name and badge numbers. I'm going to need her ID.
Yeah, but we're not under the obligation to give you her name.
Unfortunately, she is. She's the public
Well, you're
worker.
not- I'm not going to allow you to go over there and threaten her. about
I'm
that.
not. I'm not.
Well, it sounds like
She's
you're-
right behind
you're
you.
very agitated about it.
No,
I'm not gonna allow
I'm
that.
passionate about my rights, sir.
Yeah,
I'm
I'm
not
not gonna
agitated.
allow you to disturb
I'm
this
passionate
election
about my
process
rights,
any
sir, and
longer.
I don't appreciate you.
I'm trying to be reasonable. If you came in to vote and vote,
You're
what's the big
being
deal?
calm. You're being calm, but I wouldn't say you're actually being reasonable because reasonable would be following the law, not somebody's feelings.
But what your actions right now, you're preventing other people from voting
How is that?
because we're dealing with you here.
But how is that preventing anyone from voting?
You think people are going to want to come in with the way that someone's yelling in here?
How do they know that from outside the building?
Because I could hear your voice when I came in.
So, am I breaking a noise ordinance?
You're being a little bit disturbance. You're causing a disturbance.
So, addressing my grievances with my government is now a public disturbance? Is that what you're telling me?
You picked the right venue.
This is the right venue. This is my town hall. Where else do you go to address grievances?
Why is it we've had elections here for the last week or two, not had one problem?
Well, maybe because
And now
nobody
you
came
came
up
in here.
over somebody's shoulder and
there
told them
is.
that they're not allowed to record in the middle of their voting process. Maybe nobody's rights were violated in the last week and a
That's
half.
right. It tells me that you're being a little unreasonable. That's what it tells an average person.
Well, I would
There's been no
disagree.
trouble here
I would say
whatsoever.
more average people need to get better educated over their rights then, because
Wanted to
everybody
vote.
should be
Let's
agitated
clear.
when their
You
rights are
wanted to vote, You've
violated.
been allowed to vote, right? No one's denied your right to vote.
No, I would no. Actually, I was not allowed to vote in private, which is part of the law. I was observed voting, which is beyond illegal, sir. Beyond illegal.
Well, If you want to complain, you can
I
complain.
do want to complain.
Okay,
I
well,
need
if
her
any
name,
is-
sir.
Okay, well, I'm not getting her name.
Do you have a superior?
I do. But
I'm going to ask for him, please.
yeah,
Thank
we
you.
can on the police station. We'll talk.
No,
about
no, no. Right here on scene,
you
I'm
wanna
requesting a sergeant or a lieutenant.
I am a lieutenant.
Then a captain.
I don't have a captain.
You don't have a captain?
No,
Where is Casper?
Casper.
Yeah, is that his name, Casper?
He's not
No,
a captain.
Llewellyn, or whatever the hell the new chief's name is.
Well, I
Where's
wouldn't
he?
swear at him because there's no need to use that language.
Well, that's
He is
also
a
freedom
chief.
of speech, but so.
Yeah, but you're being derogatory. I'm not being derogatory to you
Who was I being derogatory
by
to?
using that language towards our chief. Why would you say that?
Well, I didn't use any language towards anybody. I said whatever the hell his name is.
Yeah, well,
that's not towards him.
Well, I think that's a little disrespectful.
And, well, okay, the disrespectful is also
You
covered
need to
under
go-
First Amendment. I'm allowed to criticize my public officials any way I see
It's
fit.
about being cordial.
Oh, I
that's
see.
what
So now we're the feelings police.
Well,
Sir, we're not getting anywhere. You all set?
No, you're not getting anywhere. I'm going to need your name and badge numbers, all of you, please, on camera.
No, I am the shift supervisor.
I
answer to the lieutenant. My name's Simpson, 105.
I got you.
Okay.
Thank you.
And we're done.
Simpson,
We're done.
and
Okay?
I'm Zioli, and I showed you my ID.
you did. Zioli, I got it.
I'm Gallagher, 121.
Thank you, sir. You were the most professional of the bunch. I appreciate your service,
What, because he
sir.
didn't challenge you on anything you said?
No, because he asked question when answered. He asked me questions cordially. He didn't accuse me of
Time to
anything. He
go.
didn't.
Time to
He
go.
didn't mischaracterize my behavior as
We've done everything we
disorderly.
can to help you.
Really?
Name and badge number, sir.
Rockland 120.
Thank you, sir.
All right, sir. Have a good day.
You too. Lieutenant, you might want to sweep the snow off the top of your car. I believe that's a law too.